everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a long-awaited video that I really enjoy to watch on other people, so I figured that you guys probably would enjoy to see how I edit my Instagram pictures. I've got two different options that I am going to be showing you guys today on how I edit them. So one is like a selfie picture, and then one is like a product shot. So I'll kind of bring you up like a video to show you guys how it works on the side here. So I'm going to have my phone with me. I will be looking down, but it's just because that's where I'm going to be editing. So we will show you how it kind of all works right here. If you're new here, my name's Karina. I post videos every week. I've gone on a little bit of a vacation because a lot was going on. So I'm trying to get back on track now. If you want to see makeup, lifestyle, fashion, travel, really anything, my life, whatever's going on, then make sure to subscribe down below. I'd love to see you join the family, and let's just get started. Okay, so let me quickly just turn on my screen recording. Alright, so I'm going to go into Lightroom now. So as you guys will see, I've got the first two pictures here. So let's go with the product shot first. So this is what it looks like before I do anything to it. It, as you can see, is very gray. It doesn't really have any like life to it. So what I like to do is actually scroll over. Now I use presets for my pictures, so I'm just going to click the presets button. I've got Alexa Jean's pictures in there, and a lot of the presets that I've been using recently are the Jillian Harris presets. So I'll just kind of go through and show you each one what it looks like in comparison to the before picture. So this is the Cozy Love one, and this is without any like additional editing to it. This is just the picture. This is the Crisp White, the Family, Home, Orchard, Peachy, Snowy, and the Sunset one. So a lot of the pictures that I have been editing and that you will see from my Instagram are using the Home or the Family preset. The Family is usually the one that I go with because it brightens up the picture, but it also doesn't super overexpose it. I find that the colors are still a little bit there. It warms it up a little bit without like totally saturating the picture. So I'm gonna stick with the Family preset right now, and I'm just going to press the check mark, and then I'll scroll over to kind of see the lighting of it. So as you can see, like the exposure is at 0, so if I want to make it a little bit brighter, I'll go brighter. If I want to make it a little bit darker, I'll go darker. But for this case, like I just want to leave it right at, right at the regular one. The shadows, like you can kind of change the shadows a little bit to make it a little bit darker, so I think that kind of looks a little bit better. So the color is usually where I end up doing a lot of my editing. Sometimes I like to make my pictures a little bit pinker, so I'll just take the tint up a little bit to make it a little bit pinkier, and then the temperature, I'll just usually take it down a couple notches. So right here, temperature's at 0 and the tint is at 20. One thing with these presets as well, you can adjust the exposure, and I find if you think it's too bright, the vibrance is also another one that you can take down. So right now it's at 6, so let's just take the vibrance down so you guys can see. So it really just makes a total difference for the picture. So I like to kind of change it up a little bit here and there. I do like where it was at 6, so I'm just going to leave it there. Then I'll scroll over to detail, and I'll usually take the sharpening just to make the picture a little bit sharper. The detail is pretty good. I usually take it up just a couple notches and leave it at that. So from here you can actually see the before and then the after. Now for a picture like this, I won't be taking it into Facetune or anything like that because it's a product shot and I just really like the way that it looks. So I will save that picture to my camera roll. I always save with maximum available. And that is it. So now let's go over to the selfie picture. So this is the before picture. So obviously I took it right before I was filming. So let's again scroll over to the presets, and then we'll go all the way down to the Jillian Harris ones. Let's do Cozy Love. You can see how that completely makes me look really pale. Crisp White, family, home, orchard, peachy, and snowy, and then there's the sunset one. So the snowy one for this one looks pretty good, but I think I want to keep it in the same area, so I'm going to stick with the family one, except this one I actually, like, it looks like my face is kind of washed out, so I'm going to save that, and then we'll go over to the light. I'm going to take the exposure down just a little bit. You can see how much it just changes the actual picture itself. The contrast you can kind of play around with, so I'm going to take the contrast up just a little bit, and then the highlights, it changes a little bit here and there, so let's just leave it right there. Shadows, we'll leave the shadows back a little bit. Let's just redo the shadows. So now let's go to the color. I want to take it a little bit cooler, and then again I want the pink up a little bit more. I'm going to take the vibrance down quite a bit. I find that for this one specifically, the vibrance was like a lot, so I wanted to take it down. Now I still do a little bit, feel like I look a little bit washed out, so I'm going to take the saturation up just a little bit to add a little bit of color to the picture itself. I think that looks pretty good, and then let's go over to detail and we'll sharpen the picture just a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. So this is the before and then the after. So I'm going to save this one to my camera roll as well, and then let's take it into Facetune, and I'll just show you like very basic things that I do. I don't like edit my skin. I don't edit any of that. I like to just keep it very simple. I tend to just make the details a little bit brighter, so I'll take the details tool. Yes, I know how to do it. I'll just zoom in on my eyes, and then I'll just detail out there, and then usually my teeth and my eyebrows. So then I'll zoom out, see how it looks. Just see how much that completely changed. That's before and that's after. It just like brightens up the eyes a little bit, so it's just adding a little bit of detail. So I'm gonna save that one. Let's see, what else can we do? Let's do some whiten just to show you guys how it works. So I'll just usually go in on my teeth and whiten them a little bit if it needs it, and then I'll take the whites of my eyes and do it that way. So it didn't really change it that much, but it's just a little bit to kind of like see it, how it's noticeable. So you can kind of see the changes there for the eyes and for the whiten. I think it looks pretty good, so I'm just going to save to camera roll. So now when we go over to my photos, you can see the edited of the product shot, which looks really good. We just use Lightroom, and then this is just Lightroom without Facetune, and then this is the difference. So what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to take you guys in to another app that I really like, which is UNUM. So this is how I actually like plan out my pictures for my Instagram. So as you can see, the ones like this one should not be here. These are ones that I like haven't posted, that I plan on posting. So what I do is I kind of import my pictures and see how they all look. So let's get in the two pictures that we just edited, and then we'll see how this one goes. Let's see where they kind of fit. So I just posted a picture of myself, so obviously I don't want to have another picture of myself. So I think I'll either do the product shot, but that one's for when my video comes out. So what I'll probably end up doing is putting over, let's see, so you can see how my pictures like all kind of look the same. I really do like how this one looks with everything else, and then maybe we'll do like a selfie there, and then we can put like one from my trip and put that there, and then we can put like another picture there and another picture there. So it kind of like switches up between like very cool tone pictures but also very warm tone pictures, and I just really like the way that looks on my Instagram. So that's kind of like how I imagine it laid out. You can see the different pictures that I have and how the presets are going. I think I started using Jillian Harris's presets around I want to say it was like this picture with me in the mirror with the striped dress on, like around that area I started using them. So you can see how they all kind of like generally look the same, which I really like about my Instagram. So I hope that was a little bit of help. I mean, if you guys want me to go into more detail on like Instagram stories, I don't get too creative on those. It was more or less just the pictures that I edit, and I just wanted to quickly show you how easy it is to kind of get a similar look. Presets in Lightroom are like the way to go. Jillian Harris's I really like because she kind of has one for every setting. So if you take one at nighttime, she has one where you can like put it on, which is the home. Let me see if I've got any like home pictures. I did edit one of Matt a while ago for his LinkedIn. Let's try, okay, let me go into presets or into Lightroom and see if there's any that I can do. Will this one work? So this is like let's see if I can reset all. So this was one that we took, I think my dad took it on our trip to Amsterdam, so let's see if we can do the presets from there. So as you can see, that's the first one. So Jillian Harris has got like ones that make the picture look absolutely amazing. Now obviously the nighttime pictures would not necessarily fit in with your theme, but if you wanted to add one, then that's totally cool. So it just goes to show you here like how much they change your picture. So this family one is usually the one that I add, so you can see the difference here, like how much it just brightens up the lights and everything like that, and that's not with any like exposure, anything. So I think that's pretty cool. I really like the way that these look on my feed and how easy it is for me to kind of edit all my pictures. So yeah, if you guys like those sorts of things, then make sure to give me a follow over my Instagram. Here is just a little sneak peek of what it looks like, so you can see how well the feed all kind of like looks together and the way that pictures are edited. I think it looks really cool. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this like super quick how I edit my Instagram pictures tutorial. If you want to see more like tutorials on social media and how I edit everything like that, then please let me know in the comments below what you would like to see, and we can try and make it work. So that's about it. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!